You gave me an example earlier before the show started about a kid, you know, falling down and how a parent reacts to that. So what kind of, how does that influence, how does our reaction influence our kids' experience?
Well, just a couple of weeks ago, Ellen Galinsky was here speaking at a Raising a Reader event,
Hmm.
and we all were involved in that. And one of the things that really struck me was the powerful impact that parents and caregivers have just by their reaction, both verbal and nonverbal. So when a child is just learning to walk and they're walking around a table, or maybe it's a chair that's kind of wiggly, if the parent reacts with that sort of uh-oh, they're going to fall, they might hurt themselves kind of face,
Hmm.
the child picks up on that immediately and kind of pulls back. And you can
Sure.
see it in some of the research that she brought. Conversely, you know, when a child first does that and somebody, a mom or dad or a caregiver is right there and they're like, wow, look at what you did. Oh my gosh, can you do that again? What, can you walk around this table? Can you walk over here? Then that child, even before they're old enough to be verbal, they know, they just innately know. It's like, wow, that was some really good response. I'll do that again.
Right. And they feel the freedom to
Yeah,
explore
to take
instead of
on that
feeling a little bit.
challenge.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
we as parents and caregivers need to watch how we are reacting
Yes.
to those kinds of things. Yeah.
Yes, and she also actually talked a lot about the difference between encouragement, which is kind of what I was just describing, compared to that sort of false praise. So parents and caregivers really want to stay away from that constant litany of good job, because
Hmm.
it just doesn't, you know, if you and I heard that, it might feel good for a little while, and then after a while, we're like, what did I do?
Yeah, what was good about it?
Yeah.
That's what I always hear is to encourage the specifics of the behavior.
And the effort, the
Hmm.
work, you know, when a child is potty training, it's a process that goes on for a long time.
Hmm.
So it's the process and those little successes along the way. It's not like all of a sudden they woke up and they were good at it.
Right. So talk to me a little bit too about, so whether you're a stay-at-home parent or you're a daycare provider,